offers amazing cities with vibrant cultures. We're talking hidden gems spread across this great land. Places that are not just great, but also cheap to live in. Join us as we explore the top 20 cheapest cities to live in Canada for 2024. The 20th city would shock you to stay till the end of the video. Let's get this video started. Number 1. Halifax, Nova Scotia. Nova Scotia's Halifax, Nova Scotia's capital city, officially known as the Halifax Regional Municipality, or HRM, is located in Canada. Major industries including mining, forestry, maritime, agriculture, and fishing are located in this city, making it an important economic hub for the country. In addition to a high standard of living, the city is now one of Europe's top 10 cities for human capital and lifestyle. Consequently, it provides high-quality entertainment, a peaceful atmosphere, economic opportunities, and a decent standard of living to its residents, while keeping the cost of living relatively low. Affordable housing, low-priced entertainment, convenient public transportation, and reasonable food costs contribute to this city's 69.77 CPI. A single person's lodgings could cost as little as $412, while a family's could cost as much as $2,356. Number 2. Saguenay, Quebec. Saguenay, Quebec is renowned for being one of the most budget-friendly cities in Canada. Saguenay is a desirable place to live because its affordable housing options and lower cost of living compared to big metropolitan areas. All of life's essentials are reasonably priced in this city. Things like food, transportation, and utilities are more affordable for them. For this reason, Saguenay is a popular choice among Canadians looking for a more affordable way of life without sacrificing quality. Number 3. London, Ontario. London, Ontario, unlike its British counterpart, is an affordable city to call home. Despite the low average salary and high average price of a family home, the cost of living is still relatively low when compared to other places. Salary range in London is $24,800 to $438,000 per annum. With 410,000 people calling it home, London serves as a regional hub for education and healthcare. When it comes to local employers, TD Canada Trust and Western University rank high. Once a center for manufacturing, London's economy is now shifting toward information technology and research, especially in the healthcare industry. Everyone from young professionals to retirees and families flock to London. Its reputation as the forest city stems from the abundance of green spaces that its citizens can enjoy. With 5 universities and a college with multiple campuses, London is also a major hub for higher education. Number 4. Kingston, Ontario. Ottawa, the bustling capital of Canada, is also the site of 2 of the country's most illustrious educational institutions, Carleton University and the University of Ottawa. Several eateries and pubs dot the city, and the central business district is particularly picturesque with its assortment of charming cafes. One alternative is to search for apartments in Old Ottawa South, Little Italy, Centertown, or Osgood Street. Number 5. Montreal, Quebec. At 1.78 million, Montreal easily surpasses all other Quebec cities in terms of population. There is a strong European influence in Montreal due to the city's large population with European ancestry. With the headquarters of both the Royal Bank of Canada and the Bank of Montreal, this city boasts Canada's second-largest economy. Considering its size, Montreal offers surprisingly low prices. In contrast to the average income of $68,000, the average home price is a pitiful $583,600. There is a salary range of $34,000 to $600,000. Companies in the electronics, pharmaceutical, and aerospace industries are among the city's most important employers. Montreal is one of the happiest places on Earth and one of the most livable cities in the world. The city is home to a diverse and multicultural population, thanks to the 45,000 immigrants who arrive annually. Montreal offers a wide variety of leisure activities in addition to a thriving cultural and nightlife scene. It houses a number of galleries and exhibitions that are famous all over the globe. Additionally, there is an abundance of green space and recreational opportunities. Number 6. St. John's, Newfoundland. One of the most affordable cities in Canada to live in is St. John's, Newfoundland. St. John's offers more affordable housing options and lower everyday expenses compared to larger urban centers. There is a way for residents to live comfortably without going into debt. The low cost of living in the city is a contributing factor, as is the accessibility of affordable transportation, groceries, and home repairs. St. John's is a great place to live if you're looking for a cheap and satisfying Canadian lifestyle for all of these reasons. Number 7. Edmonton, Alberta. Particularly when focusing solely on Edmonton's average salary and home price, first impressions can be deceiving. There are 1,057,181 people living in Edmonton, the capital of Alberta. A large portion of the local population works in fields related to oil and gas, finance, or teaching. Edmonton is known as the Festival City of Canada due to its abundance of festivals. Among these events is the Edmonton International Fringe Festival, the largest fringe festival in North America and the second largest in the world, following Scotland's Edinburgh Fringe Festival. Number 8. Thetford Mines, Quebec. One more inexpensive Quebec city is Thetford Mines, Quebec. Thetford Mines, like Sherbrooke, has a lower cost of living than Canada's major cities. In general, housing costs in Thetford Mines are more affordable, whether it's rent or a property. This makes it a good choice for people who are trying to cut costs wherever they can. On top of that, the cost of transportation, groceries, and other basic necessities might be less expensive here. Number 9. Red Deer, Alberta. Built on the banks of the Red Deer River, the diminutive city of Red Deer sits in southern Alberta. Commuters often choose Red Deer as their starting point for trips along the Queen Elizabeth II Highway because of its proximity to both Edmonton and Calgary, two larger cities. Its abundance of natural scenery and outdoor activities, coupled with its relatively low cost of living, is a major draw. Red Deer offers a plethora of recreational options due to its layout around the Red Deer River. The construction industry, retail trade, healthcare, and oil and gas are among the most important. Applied degree, certificate, diploma, bachelor's degree, and apprenticeship programs are among more than 75 that Red Deer Polytechnic provides. Number 10. Moose Jaw, Saskatchewan. Moose Jaw, Saskatchewan is notable for being one of the most affordable cities in Canada. Moose Jaw provides more affordable housing options and lower overall expenditure due to its lower cost of living compared to larger urban areas. Lowered costs for residents' food, transportation, and water, electricity allows them to live comfortably. This makes it a good pick for people who are watching their pennies because it's easier on the wallet. Number 11. Moncton, New Brunswick. With 85,198 residents, the lively maritime city of Moncton is the biggest urban center in New Brunswick. Two devastating economic downturns have previously hit Moncton. In the 1860s, when shipbuilding was at its worst, and again in the 1980s, when C&R locomotive shops went out of business. Every time, though, it has recovered, and now a large portion of the local population works in retail, wholesale, and tourism. There is a wide variety of sports and recreation opportunities in Moncton, as well as a thriving arts and entertainment scene. Moncton is a multicultural metropolis that is perfect for nature lovers and beach bums because the city is surrounded by stunning beaches and scenic landscapes. Number 12. Winnipeg, Manitoba. Winnipeg may be the priciest city in Manitoba, but it's actually quite affordable compared to other Canadian cities. Hot summers and heavy snowfall characterize this seventh-largest Canadian city. Jobs are available in a variety of fields, including retail, wholesale, healthcare, farming, and teaching. Winnipeg is home to sizable Indigenous and French-speaking communities, adding to the city's rich diversity and multiculturalism. At the point where the rivers converge, known as the forts, you'll find restaurants and shops housed in repurposed warehouses, and green areas are set aside for festivals, outdoor concerts, and exhibits. Number 13. Saskatoon, Saskatchewan. Ottawa is the place to go if you're looking for a high-paying government job in our country's capital. It is also the site of a top strategy for significantly reducing home prices. Ottawa and Gatineau, Quebec, are located directly across the Ottawa River. Number 14. Ottawa, Ontario. Ottawa, the bustling capital of Canada, is also the site of two of the country's most illustrious educational institutions, Carleton University and the University of Ottawa. Several eateries and pubs dot the city, and the central business district is particularly picturesque with its assortment of charming cafes. One alternative is to search for apartments in Old Ottawa South, Little Italy, Centertown, or Osgood Street. Number 15. Saint-Jean-sur-Richelieu, Quebec. Located on the northernmost point of Lake Champlain, Saint-Jean-sur-Richelieu is on the banks of the Richelieu River. The majority of the city's 92,000 residents speak French. A small percentage of Saint-Jean-sur-Richelieu's inhabitants commute to work in Montreal, despite the fact that it is only 40 kilometers to the northwest. Most people live and work in Saint-Jean-sur-Richelieu, which they are employed primarily in the food, textile, and wood products industries. Primary real estate here typically costs $315,632. A city rich in culture and history, Saint-Jean-sur-Richelieu boasts an impressive array of buildings. The city's museums, historic sites, interpretation centers, and art galleries are all within a 20-minute drive of Montreal. During the summer, agritourism, bicycling, and boating are the main attractions. Number 16. Laval, Quebec. Half an hour northwest of Montreal sits Laval, one of Quebec's major urban areas. The city's cost of living is 9% lower than the U.S. average. When compared to the rest of the country, Quebec's educational institutions offer the most affordable and lowest tuition rates. International students can significantly cut costs by relocating to one of Quebec's many affordable cities. A one-bedroom apartment in Laval can be yours for $1,273 Canadian per month. Number 17. Gatineau, Quebec. Ottawa is the place to go if you're looking for a high-paying government job in our country's capital. It is also the site of a top strategy for significantly reducing home prices. Ottawa and Gatineau, Quebec, are located directly across the Ottawa River. Number 18. Kitchener, Ontario. As the identical twin of Waterloo, the city of Kitchener is home to 242,368 people. It was known as Berlin until 1916 and had deep German roots. Manufacturing is a major employer in the city. Toyota Manufacturing, Research in Motion, Manulife, and Sun Life Financial are among the city's top employers. One might wonder how Kitchener, with its highest average house price, ended up on the list of Canada's cheapest cities. Nonetheless, it remains an affordable place to reside due to the fact that the comparison takes into account various factors, such as the cost of groceries and tax rates. From sports to the arts, dining to retail therapy, the area between Kitchener and Waterloo offers it all. Many people choose to live in Kitchener and commute to Toronto for work because of its proximity to Toronto. Number 19. Regina, Saskatchewan. Located on Wascana Creek in southern Saskatchewan, Canada, Regina serves as the capital of the Saskatchewan region. The area has a lot of history, and even though it's becoming one of the fastest-growing major cities in Canada, people still live in a relatively affordable area. The city is a great spot to settle down because of this, and the high average income. Natural and urban environments coexist in Regina. The city is located 20 miles northwest of the resort area of Last Mountain Lake, and there are First Nations reservations as well. Wascana Center is the urban core of Regina. It is a lakeside development with a variety of recreational spaces, museums, and government buildings that attract many visitors each year. Be sure to attend a game if you're a sports fan. The city is also the home of the Saskatchewan Roughriders of the Canadian Football League. Number 20. Longueuil, Quebec. Longueuil is effectively the second biggest suburb of Montreal. Nearly 240,000 of Longueuil's residents work in Montreal, but the city also boasts a number of industries that employ locals. A number of aerospace companies call Longueuil home, and the Canadian Space Agency John H. Chapman Space Center is also located there. And that's our list. 20 amazing Canadian cities. So smash that like button, subscribe for more budget travel adventures, and hit that notification bell so you never miss any of our content. Maybe your dream Canadian life is closer than you think.